Hi, and welcome to the first video in a series of back and out videos for the IntelLink Project. This is Karen, and what this video is going to be doing is giving some guidelines and information to those people who will be testing out and doing the initial contributions for what we call Crumbs of the Mind, which is an online magazine containing creative works of the intellectually gifted, as you see on your screen. This is currently on Blogger. You can see there's a lot of pages there, but we're transferring it over to the IntelLink Project. One thing that's an advantage, just to mention, is that having this site on the IntelLink Project will make it very easy for any of our members to contribute their material, be it digital art or paintings, photography, poetry, short stories, what have you, very easily. They can do that and have their material online pretty much immediately. It doesn't have to go through any editing process because the contributors will do the editing as they would like to have it done. And therein is another advantage, that those contributing material will be able to format it as they think it should be formatted. And that also, of course, is part of their creative process. This page currently is not available through a direct link on the navigation bar up here. I'm linking into it from here, but you won't see that at this point in time. There will be a direct link to Crumbs of the Mind and the page through which you can contribute as soon as the final changes are made and we get this tested out a little further. For now, navigate to the IntelLinkProject.com/wiki, that's wiki.htm, and you will end up at the main page. Here you see the list of categories. There are the art categories and some of the things we include there, poetry categories, and prose categories. We may eventually add as well visual, as in videos, media type things, sound for those of us who are composers, musicians and such. So what you need to do is scroll down. I happen to be on a page right now. One of the items will give you an idea of what these look like. Oh, there's a title, there's a graphic, there's some text, and down here, if you're contributing, you may want to add some sort of copyright notice. You, of course, do retain copyright to all your work regardless, but it's kind of nice to have that here. Your name as contributor, the one who posts the item on Crumbs of the Mind, will go here. And there's a comment box available only to IntelLink members so that we don't have problems with spam and such, where other members can comment and engage in discussion concerning whatever contributions are posted. You can also rate your own work and others. To contribute a new item, simply go up here under this title bar and click on Add Page. Okay, now we have gotten to the page we want to be on. I'm going to enter a title, and I'm just going to do some samples. Sample. And tags, if I want to tag it with prose, stories, firefighting, just to give you an idea, you can pretty much put anything you want in there. I'm going to select a category from the drop-down, and I'm going to say, well, this is really just going to be random thoughts, which it's not, but as an example. Now you can begin typing. And I have trouble typing, so if you want to make that title, and double there. Okay, if you want to make that a title, you can select a heading type, you can select a font, you can select color, and this is just easier. Say that's some of the text of your entry, and I'll select some of that. Again, you can select a color, You can select a size, do any of those that you want. If you want to add graphics, you simply go here, and then you'll select an image. You can put some alternate text there for when someone hovers over the image, what's going to show. The alignment will align it left or right. If you do that, the text will wrap around that. So if you don't want the text to wrap, don't set the alignment. Simply insert your picture, enter a time or two, whatever spacing you want. If you want space horizontally, if you do have wrapped text, you may want some space so the text is not right up against the picture or photograph. Enter that here. 10 is a good to start with. Vertical spacing, again, if you want some spacing added around a graphic that you enter, that's where you'll do it. Don't worry about the advanced now. If you want to play with that, you're welcome to. I'm not going to actually enter that.